Hey there, I wanted to make this video for anybody that has a Jaguar F-Type and you have, let's say, a ball joint that went bad. Um, Instead of having to replace the entire knuckle for 800 bucks, there are options out there. So the one option that I found was, this is the original ball joint. I was in a rush to try to get it done after work, and I ended up screwing up the top up here. I'm sure people have done this before, where you wanted to hit it out by putting a nut on there. I just couldn't find the tool to do it properly. I ended up finding it for the second one that I did, just like 10 minutes later, and but I ended up messing up the threads and the little hex that's on the top there. I think it's a number 5 that goes in there, and not the proper way to push it out, obviously, but I was in a hurry to get it out of the control arm. So what I found was, on eBay, somebody was able to go and source the actual ball joints that were actually in the knuckles beforehand, before Jaguar goes and puts it into the actual knuckle, so you don't have to go and replace it with the whole thing. This is the part number 37645, and it's from Lemforder. That's the OEM maker. But I got curious because I didn't want to wait forever. The guy said he was shipping it from Israel. I don't think it came from Israel, because the guy shipped it from New Jersey, so I don't know what was going on with that. But I found that on eBay. But I remembered when I was working on the upper control arms, I remember that I was kind of in a rush, and I was trying to find the upper control arm, and I saw that it cross-matched with the Jaguar XK, which is basically the coupe that they made before this thing. And it made me curious. So I started looking around just to see if anybody sold anything for that, and I found on Amazon that actually someone was selling these ball joints for the XK, and I just went ahead and bought it just to see who would show up first. And I ended up finding out that this is the OEM one, like the actual original one, and I don't have a caliper here to measure them, show you exactly, but they're exactly the same thing. This is made by URO, I believe the company is. That's the part number if you're looking for it. I'll put it in the description as well. But this is really, really nice to find out, because not only is it for the XK, but it's actually for the Lincoln LS. So if you got to go to Advanced Auto or O'Reilly's or AutoZone or whatever those shops are, you can actually probably find the ball joint for an LS, Lincoln LS, and it'll work, supposedly, because that's what they marketed it as. They were sharing a lot of parts with the XK, the suspension for that thing. I know that a lot of that stuff crosses over, but that's, I would have liked to know that, because this I can get, overnight practically, or 2 days, versus this, buying from eBay, you don't know when it's going to show up. I would recommend purchasing this if you have the time to wait. The guy shipped it to me pretty quickly. I got it within like 4 days, 3 or 4 days. It was pretty nice of him. Once he shipped it, this thing about the same, it was about 2 days, 2 or 3 days. So hope that helps somebody out. Have a good one. Thank you.